With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brad. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Greg Zuerlein now. He'll handle the honors to get us started. And we are underway from the Superdome. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. Bringing them out onto the field, Michael Vick, the all-time leading rusher from the QB position, over 6,100 yards.
Yeah, he averaged 7 yards per carry. Another NFL record for him. How about the nicknames that people gave him? Human joystick, the human cheat code. I'm just telling you, watching him play, I pulled muscles in the booth watching him, thinking about trying to tackle him. He was that type of a player. Hard to get.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down.
Okay, partner, a couple points of interest right here, all right? Offensively, we see that they came out throwing the football, but maybe more importantly, the blitz that came defensively, they got right after it.
And you were telling me pregame before we came on air, you think this is something we could see a lot.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it because this is a unit.
And the pressure gets to him again. Ryan Shazier got in that time, the first-round pick of 2014.
Now that's the way to open up a game on defense. Back-to-back sacks. We know that someone's come to play today.
Hit that nigga, stop that nigga, yeah, boy, stop that nigga, stop that nigga, Vic, stop that nigga, Vic.
After the sack, they'll come up down 31.
Just trying to get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead.
Stop that nigga. Hit that nigga hard, boy. Hit that nigga hard, boy.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. Here's Brian Anger now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out of there. It's fielded at the 45.
Yeah, baby, yeah.
Return there, 17 yards.
17 yards.
They're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. The first carry for the
Get in there. Get in there, Bo Jackson.
Takes this
Bo
to the
Jackson,
32, maybe
get
the
in there, Bo.
31, and then the defense rallying
Get in there,
quickly
Bo.
after that broken tackle. It's
Get
a
in there,
6-yard
Bo.
pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Toss play to Jackson. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football. They want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. Back to throw here.
Dancing goes
left. He may try to run for this.
Yeah,
He's able to pick up the first down before he goes down at the 26. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a first.
I'm not sure he falls under the category of mobile quarterback, but he's athletic enough that if you don't keep your rush lanes intact, he finds a way to hurt you.
As coaches like to say, I wouldn't call him a burner, but enough in the tank. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. Relatively small sample size, but that's his longest run of the first quarter. Bounced it out to the outside to make it successful.
And to get there, you actually need some help. It's not just your pure speed getting to the corner, making sure that the blocking is taken care of inside so the pursuit doesn't get you. And oftentimes, those wide receivers, tight ends that might be flexed out, they've got to control the edge and make sure no one from the outside can spill the play before he gets there.
On second down, it's Jackson, and he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. No score after one on EA Sports.
$64.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal.
Come on, Bo. Yes! Touchdown!
Taking it in from 4 yards out as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. And, Charles, when you catch that toss going right or left, really, but right in this instance, do you go straight for the pylon? Is that where you're going?
Well, typically you want to try and maneuver people a little bit so you have some space to get to the pylon. So I want to make sure I try and move them a little bit to the inside, and in this case to the left, so I can get to the right side and get to that pylon and wink at it as I go by.
Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. And it's
10 points. 7-0. I'm whipping their ass. 7-0.
All right. Plays, and it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The spotlight now focuses on the quarterback, and that's Michael Vick. And I guess the question, Charles, is what's the formula for keeping him better protected? Because as we see, the protection, it struggled.
And normally what you get is renewed determination. When the big guy gets hit, that usually sparks people. Hey, we can't let this happen anymore. They take it personally. He's not supposed to be on the ground, but that hasn't been the case so far in this game. So maybe they've got to figure out how do they get rid of the ball faster to help out the offensive line so he doesn't get hit as much.
And we'll see if they can keep him off the ground now going forward. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Damn it.
The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
First down. Fuck that. They're first down.
First down, Vick. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Holt. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham.
Damn!
The 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Odell Beckham, 48 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half.
That appeared like any routine NFL quarterback, but it was Michael Vick from the pocket, throws a touchdown pass. I just think about the transformation throughout his career. From Atlanta, where he would take off and go at just about the drop of a hat and turn defenses into mush. And then by the end of his career in Philadelphia, where he completed pass like we just saw from the pocket, yet still had those great legs, when necessary, to help get him out of trouble.
So here are visitors to take over on offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
On the ground, this is Jackson.
Come on, Bo Jackson.
About the 35.
And guys are going to be happy with
I know you can get
solid
first.
yardage. They'll take that anytime you hand the ball to him back.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Steps away to his left.
Tell it with the first down, baby. First down. First down. No. First down.
To run it. He picked up that big first down. I think he let his head coach off the hook.
That's what I was just going to say. If there's anybody more happy than the quarterback picking it up, it's the coach that saw him pick it up. 2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. Now Jackson. And some room to run now.
Yeah, baby.
Past midfield, just a yard
Bo Jackson in there, baby. Bo Jackson in the first down. Bo Jackson. Take that shot.
They had 3 tight ends in on that set, and they were really good at blocking for their running back.
And give them a lot of credit because in football nowadays, tight ends coming out of college often don't block very often. These guys have really developed into superior blockers, and that's why they use them in this formation so often.
So nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down now, it's Jackson, and he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there. We've seen this offense go for it on 4th down already on this drive. I wonder if they'll go for it again.
They certainly wouldn't rule it out with these guys. They converted once earlier in this drive, but they'll roll the dice here again on 4th down. He'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out, and the Saints will have the football back. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Anthony Barr picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. This will be the final play of the half. Vick. And this is Cook with the grab. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. But they are all even to this point. So to see if either side can pull away, let's get you right back out to Brandon and Charles for the start of the 2nd half.
And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis on Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Set and ready to start the 2nd half. 1 touchdown, 7-7 on score.
All right, Brandon Cook.
A good effort on the return.
I didn't break it. I didn't break it all the way.
To the 33-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides try to seize momentum to begin the half.
I'm throwing about that.
What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Here's a 2nd and 7. He's going to rifle one deep left. It's inside the 25.
Touchdown! I want to talk about touch that ball. Touch that ball.
41 yards.
But we spent a lot of time exalting the offensive masterminds in this game, right? They draw up these beautiful plays. They look so perfect up on the board. But occasionally, sometimes you just say, throw it up and let him go get it. How about that play?
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll run it with Jackson. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. He was brought down by Malik Collins.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They'll run again with Jackson. And all the way down inside the ball. It was a pickup of 14.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he
Touchdown!
Great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And his guys have taken the lead. Now he's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. Now Zerline on to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. 5 plays there on that drive. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
They do. They've got to make sure that they give him more than enough time in order to find targets downfield. And sometimes what happens when these things are going on is that the field general will step up and say, hey, that's on me, guys. I didn't get rid of it fast enough. Anything to try to relax them a little bit and take some pressure off, because they do know that they are trying.
Yeah, well, we've seen the 4 sacks so far.
Yeah, baby, boom! Yeah, baby, boom!
The struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys to continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. From the gun, Vic. And he's got the first time with Herman Moore. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 27 yards there, a first down.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop. From just shy of midfield, Vic under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Telvin Smith able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Vic. And he's going to go down again.
Down, baby. Get the ass down.
Yet another pass play. That is his
91
third sack
empty
of the
bar.
afternoon.
91
It's been
empty
a
bar,
tough one for
baby.
this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Here's Brian Anger now, as he'll punt it away for the second time.
And let you be close. They're pulling ahead of you first.
It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. So here are visitors to take over on offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. They'll keep it on the ground. Jackson. And able to get this one across the 45 before it's brought down. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. So 2nd and 9, and he'd have to figure just about all 11. Probably crashing the line here. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that'll be incomplete.
Damn!
Good protection that time, but they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances of trying to win this game.
No!
They expect a lot of pressure here.
No!
They can't afford to let them continue to get 1st downs and eat away at the clock.
I gotta go for it. Man.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now back to throw. Being chased out left. He can run for it, and he will. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the 1st, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
On 1st down, Jackson.
Oh, man, move out my way!
Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that's caught. Did he stay in bounds, though?
Yeah.
He did not. Ruled incomplete.
Ah, bullshit!
Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
When teams take shots at the end zone, you got to defend it the same way you would defend the 1st down sticks. You defend the goal line exactly the same way. They can't cross that. You play through the receivers. And on that play, that's exactly what they do.
Oh, no, he lost the football.
That's right.
And this is picked up by the Saints. Well, they have
Oh, man. A 95, bro. On a 95,
The
bro.
game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think.
And he can't get through.
God damn it.
He's taken down.
God damn it.
Huge play at this
God
point.
damn it.
Back to throw. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And he'll get it up near the 35.
Damn it.
Right at the 34 here. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd.
God damn it.
He's taken down. Anthony Barr.
God damn it.
Drop him as that clock continues to run.
God damn it.
He's
Who the
taken
fuck you playing with? Who the fuck you playing with? Who the fuck you think you playing with? Who the fuck you think you playing with?
Possession here
Huh?
turns over with a football
Who the
already
fuck
being
you think
in
you
the
playing
red
with?
zone. So that one hurt. No timeouts left. Look at where the ball is on the field,
Fuck you,
Charles.
think you
I
playing
don't know if
with?
the fat lady's singing yet, but she's starting
But
to hum a
that
little bit.
made me
isn't
mad. I'm
she?
going for a touchdown.
Scales at
Fuck
this
that.
point? I
Who
don't
the
think
fuck
there's
you
any
think
doubt
you
about
playing
it.
with?
They had to go for it. In this situation, with their timeout situation as well, they had to take the chance, try and get it done.
That's a touchdown! That's a damn touchdown,
They
baby!
need a big play somehow from their defense. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Ain't no damn incomplete, no damn
2nd and
touchdown.
10. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. He was looking to go back to Cooks one more time. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
But now it'll be 3rd down. On 3rd down, this is Jackson.
That's a touchdown! 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 Touchdown,
And
baby!
that touchdown should
Help
make
that
you
shit!
feel
Baby!
But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch,
So
especially
still
on defense.
came back and get it for me,
that
baby.
touchdown there, you
So
got to feel
still
good
came
about
back and
your
did it for me,
chances.
huh? Huh? Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Zerline now for the PAT. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive and was polished off by the touchdown run from the 16-yard line. Touchdown, it's kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the... Pressure coming.
Stop his ass. Stop his ass. Stop him. Stop him.
Take him down, and the clock will roll.
Ah, shit.
Complete to Cook. He's at the 50. He's at the 30.
Run down.
Past the 20. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Coming from where they were, they knew this was going to be tough, but they got the touchdown. Now they need the miracle, the onside kick and a little extra.
Yeah, and you have to get the onside kick and not have the ball bounce around a lot and eat up time. You want to be able to grab it, possess it.
I know you want to try outside kick.
For what you just
That's why I did it, baby. That's what it is.
And this is going to be
They ain't gonna
recovered
get
in
it.
a hand seam. And
They
that
gonna
should
try
just about
outside
put a
kick.
capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though. Now this one's as good as over.
They gave
Good
it
as
an
over,
effort.
goddamn.
They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors. And I tell you, this was a fun one. Just a close game. Nothing comes easy in this league, as you know. They had to work for that victory.
I've got to go back to what you just said. Nothing comes easy in this league. How many times have we talked to coaches prior to a game and assessed, the strengths, the weaknesses, the whole deal? Even in games when one coach was a decided favorite, what do they always say to us? But you do know, this is really a 7-point league. 7 points either way usually decides a ball game. We had exactly that in this one.
And not only that, but this is a gutsy road victory, one they can hang their hat on. So that'll do it from here for Charles Davis and the rest of our crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com/Madden. Till next time, we say so long from the Bayou.
Hallelujah.